Mirror, mirror. Today's mood is brought to you by partly cloudy with a severe chance of rain. So, why is it that when the sun shines, I still feel the same? Well, let's talk about it. Hi, guys. Hi. Welcome back. Welcome back. If you're new, well, I am chosen. And this is Beyond Your Reflection. It's a channel created by me, but it's designed for you. And together, we are going to peel back all those ugly layers until we get to what makes us so beautiful, fearfully, and wonderfully made. So pull up a chair to the cele-YOU-bration, honey. Grab your snacks and your drink of choice, and let's talk about it. The storm, the rain clouds. Guys, I had to cut on all the lights because there is a nice little ugly storm brewing on the outside of me, right here behind me in this window out here in Charlotte, in these Charlotte streets. It's an ugly storm. And it took me a while to come on because I didn't know if it was going to affect the lights, the Wi-Fi, or whatever. So I was like, let me try to wait till it gets a little bit calm before I come on. And then I thought about it. I was like, today's episode, storm clouds. And how do we deal with it? And when I mean storm clouds, I mean us, yes, our moods, how we deal with certain things, how we maneuver through life. Because to me, I feel like definitely going through any type of mental thing, capacity that you may be going, I don't call it an illness, I hate that. But whatever mental state of mind that you may be in or have created, what kind of storm cloud is it? Can you look at it? Can you call it out? Can you predict it? Can you be prepared for it? Think about the weather. The weather is so unpredictable. Just like life and moods. Okay. It changes all the time. You know, your mood, your life, your swings, they change every day, just like the weather. Think about the meteorologist. Like, he'll tell you, okay, a storm is coming. You guys stay indoors, or if you have to be outside, make sure you got your umbrella, make sure you got your boots on, your poncho, your headscarf, or your boots. However you prepare yourself for what's happening outside. But how do you prepare mentally for inside? All those damaged goods, all those lightning strikes, all those hailstorms, all those floods of emotion that has constantly come upon you. Even when the sun shines, all the light that you may produce and put around you, but you're still walking around in that funk. How do you push through? How do you find that rainbow or create that rainbow in that space, in that moment? And definitely it's so difficult because you don't know how. You don't know when your mood's going to change. You don't know when the weather's going to change. You don't know. It's a day-by-day process. However, if you mentally prepare, embrace yourself for what's coming, we can feel it. The mood change, the weather may be the cause. I know me, for example, when it rains, honey, sinuses sits right here. So it's a whole tension headache, sits right here, congested and everything. You probably can hear it in my voice now. It's a thing. So I know when it's coming and I can prepare myself for it. So there's certain medications that are designed for headaches, for sinus allergies, or whatever. But when it comes to your personal space, you dealing with you, and you're in a storm, whether that storm was created by you mentally or something that may have happened in your environment, your space, whether you work, your child, your home, your spouse, the dog, like the neighbors, however, whatever that storm is that you identify with it, are you prepared enough to go through it? Remember, I told you a couple episodes back, honey, even in the midst of the darkness, baby, you still shine. As easy as it sounds, don't let that consume you. Well, the more you repeat it, well, it will become easy because you will hear it. It will be repetitive. That way, you'll be able to operate in that particular storm. Like I told you guys, for me, when I was dealing with grief, it took me a while to get through it. However, I identified with what it was. I knew exactly what that storm cloud looked like, how dark it was, how thick it was, how dense it was. But then I told myself, get your mental umbrella, get your behind up, and let's weather this storm. Let's get through it. Think about it like in real time with meteorologists when they put the information out there and they prepare you for it. Hey, if you don't have to go out there, don't, because this is a category, whatever it may be, 1 through 5 or however, even if it's not a hurricane, they still have labels for it. They have colors for it. The colors tells you what danger zone that you're in. So they prepare you for it. So you'll know, hey, maybe I don't need to go to Walmart today. Tarjay can wait. Oh, that job gonna have to wait, baby. I'm not risking my life for these little bit of coins. Or even if you're at work, that way you're in a space where you can say, you know what? Okay, cool. I'm gonna wait till this storm pass, and then I'll move. That's in real life. Spiritual wise, why wait? Why not move with the storm? The good book says when they were out in the middle of the storm, remember they were out there in the middle of the ocean and the waves was getting to moving and that boat was a rocking. And everybody on that boat was like, oh my God. And the great one was like, why are y'all concerned? First of all, if I'm on this ship, on this boat, we ain't going nowhere. Do you realize I am in control of this situation? That means you. If the great one is within you, you are in control of the situation. So you tell that storm exactly how to operate. So remember, he said, okay, well, since y'all are all panicking and in a riot, peace be still. Everybody shut up and be quiet. And what happened? It got calm as hell and everybody kept moving on like ain't nothing never happened. But what you don't want to do is create more chaos in the midst of the storm. Don't panic. Don't overreact. Don't act out of emotion. Don't get angry. Don't pop off and don't be ready to hit people and walk off the job and slap everybody. For what? Just be still and know that this too shall pass, and everything works together for the good of those who trust and believe. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna be all right. I love Kendrick Lamar, my bad. Well, anyway, you guys, don't focus on the storm. Focus on what you're going to do in the midst of. It can be hailing, lightning, the wind can be blowing, all that. But you are so strong in your foundation where you are not phased. It does not move you whatsoever, honey. Glue that wig down. That wind can blow, but it ain't going nowhere. You are so unbothered. But like I said, when that storm cloud comes, when you're stuck in the middle of it, and you feel like even though the sun is shining, you're like, I don't feel it. I don't feel happy. Therefore, you tell your mind that you're not happy. Wrong answer. That's when you tell your mind, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel. You heard the song. Okay, don't worry. Be happy. It's too many songs out there that resonate with that cloud. Yeah, you may not be happy. The situation that you're in may not be in a happy space. But when you look at what happy looks like, what happy feels like in the midst of that storm, guess what? You're going to start feeling some kind of way. You would create that umbrella. You would create that shield, that sword, and that shield will comfort you in the midst of the storm that you're in. Therefore, when the clouds do come, you will have enough strength. All you need is the mustard seed, baby. Just little old mustard seed. Enough to get you through. So when that next cloud comes, you already ready. You got your umbrella. You got your rain boots. You got your poncho. You got whatever it's going to take for you to be protected when and if that cloud actually comes. Because you know always before a storm comes anyway, it is the cloud. So the cloud can be whatever that situation is that you're in. But you have control over it. Just like I told you with the meteorologist, he told you, if you don't have to be out there, don't be out there. If you don't have to be in that environment, then don't be in that environment. It's really that simple. It is up to you on how you navigate and how you operate through this storm. But what you don't want to do is sit in it. Think about it in reality. When a storm happens, your first thing that you want to do is find a safe space to be in. That's spiritual also. Find you a safe space, reality-wise, to get in. If there's a storm brewing, remember I already told you, first thing you do, serenity. I am calm. I cannot change this storm right now, but I have the courage to maintain while I'm in this storm, and I have the wisdom to know that this too shall pass. And we already know, baby, when the storm cloud is gone, joy is gonna come. One of these mornings, you're gonna wake up out of that storm and you're gonna be like, and then you're gonna look back at it now, why was I so concerned? Why was I sitting in that in the whole time when I could have, if the storm is to the east, baby, take your behind west somewhere. If it's north, then I guess we're going south. You know, most people do that when hurricane season come. In reality, they find safe shelter. Well, in the spiritual world, when things come against you, just know who you are, who you stand for, what you built upon. You are for it tough. You can handle it, baby. You just got to know within yourself that even though this storm cloud, even though the waves is a rocking, even though this roller coaster finna drop, I'm good. Because at the end, it's going to be over with before you know it. But again, don't just sit there. Don't be like that roller coaster I just spoke of. You know that hill climb. It takes forever. You're looking at it. And then you look down like, oh my God, we are about to fall. Oh my Lord. But then once it's over, think about how you feel. Once that drop, you go through that loop and you're like, oh my God, this is amazing. Yes. Even in the midst of the storm, you still shine. You may scream. You may hold on for dear life. You may clutch your pearls. Oh my God, I don't think I'm going to make it. But you are. You're already making it. You're there. You're in the middle of it. Just get through it. Don't stand there. Have enough power to know that this too shall pass. And if the storm gets too much for you, baby, once again, be still and know you got this. You've done it before. Look back. Brief second. Look back at how many things you have already overcome. And tell me that you're not built for this. Come on. I'll wait. Thank you. And you're welcome. So, to wrap things up, life is going to be life, and she going to do what she do, whether we like it or not, baby. However, we cannot control that. Serenity. We can control how we operate in the midst of, because we got control over us. It is our reflection, remember, of what we see. It's literally above me now. Literally, I'm going to keep going to that. Because it truly is. When everything goes haywire, what's the first thing you do? You look up. Come on. What we going to do? Help. It's another thing. In the midst of a storm, all you got to do is ask for help. I guarantee it. It'll work. So put on your equipment. Put on your rain gear. Grab your umbrella of protection. That's you being your own personal shield, knowing that it's going to be okay. You got this. I believe in you because I believe in myself. I know I was able to pull myself up from my bootstraps. I did it and I'm still doing it. That's why we're here doing it together. But remember, in the midst of the storm, baby, just be calm and know that when it's over, oh my God, it's an amazing feeling. And you already know that if you survive that one storm, oh, baby, wait till the next one's come. It's going to be bigger. But you're bigger than that. Okay? So, I hope this episode, I hope it made sense, honey. If it did, then give me the thumbs up. Please put it out there, put it out there, put it out there. Let YouTube know that I'm out here in these streets. And you already know. Hit my bell. Hit the notification, you guys. Because I do this. This is what I do every Sunday for you guys. Wednesday, you get your midweek motivation. And every Sunday, you get your inspiration. So, I hope you guys are prepared for the storm that's coming this week. But just know that you, my dear, can get through anything if you put your mind through it. Remember, I love everything about you, and so should you. Until next week, I love you.